What is going on, everybody? It's Simple here, and we are back again with another video, and this is going to be going over the best two-man route combo in the entire game. But before we get into it, if you guys want to see more high-level gameplay and be able to interact with me in real time, I do stream now on Twitch. The link will be in the bio below. Also, if you're interested in any of our offensive ebooks, or if you're interested in getting coaching from myself or another pro like me, make sure you guys do check the link in the description. It will be under the Coaching and the Ace Man website. It is a great feature. I think it's a great way to get your gameplay up to the next level. But without further ado, we're now going to jump right into what we're talking about in the video. So here you guys see me in the offense I've been in all year. It's going to be a slot. This route combo is great from a slot, great from other trip sets, great from really just about any set that you're going to have a slot wide receiver on one side and a tight end on the other side. And I'm going to show you what it is really fast here. All we're going to do, we're going to look at two routes here. So we're going to, we have two main routes here. We're going to put hit A on a post, that's Kittle, and we're going to put B on a hitch. And these are going to complement each other so well. Now, on top of that, you can get a little bit creative if you want to do something like this. But once again, we're only looking at A and B. And watch how one of these is going to be super open. Probably going to be the tight end post is going to be wide open right here. So right here, it was an all-out blitz. Super easy read. I'm playing against random defenses right now. I want to show this working against every single defense because that's what this is going to do. It's going to beat every single defense. So once again, the main thing here, we have A on a post and we have the hitch. Notice the spacing. Notice the spacing. That post is going to go over top of that hitch. That's super important. And we're just going to motion this guy in, put him on a streak. This is not important. But watch right here how, boom, we're going to be able to hit Kittle on that post super easily. That hitch is going to do a super great job of pulling down the yellow zones. So I'm going into a Tampa 2 right here, and I'm going to show you guys once again what this hitch is going to be able to do for us in terms of just being able to get this post open. Now, sometimes the post will get played, but typically it's going to be pretty open. See right here, we're able to throw over top the vertical hook, and that's insane because that basically what that's going to make it do is it's going to make that post damn near unguardable. What that means is that they're going to have to either use it or you're going to throw it most of the time. All I'm using here is the hot route post. If you have a formation that has a tight end on a stock post, make sure it's a good post. You don't want to just put them on any kind of crappy post. But that is the only ability. You don't need ability for the hitch. You don't need ability for the quarterback. Look, I'm just going to run this route combo right here, and we're going to see one of these things getting wide open right here once again. We have that hitch, or my bad, we had the hitch open late, and we had the post open as well. It's just a matter of being able to actually make the throw. Right there, obviously, not the best route combo, you know. You want to use a little bit of common sense, but I just want to demonstrate it, really beating every coverage. Right there, we got man coverage, and we see it getting open on the man, or that might have been match. I don't know. Either or is basically the same thing. But you see this is beating every single coverage, and what you can start doing with it is some really cool things in terms of just getting route combos to complement it, basically. Watch what we do right here where the user or the defense is going to be in such a conflict to be able to defend everything on this play. And we have our post wide open over top. It's insanely good. It's insanely good. One thing to note, though, is if they start shading over top, watch what happens to this post right here. And this is why it is important to make sure you're willing to throw that hitch. So you see, actually, that post, yeah, so the post got played kind of late. It was still kind of open, but when you're making that read, be willing to throw the hitch. You have to be willing to throw that hitch, or else, sometimes it's gonna end badly for you. You know, if you're not willing to throw that hitch, you're just staring down one route. That's what happens when you're passing the ball. Is if you just stare down one route, you're gonna eventually throw a pick on it. Okay, but I want to show you guys that you can do this not only from a gun set like this, but you can start getting under center with it too, and start really getting creative from some of these under center sets. All right, so I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. We're in probably one of the worst formations in the game here. Okay, this is strong pro. It's terrible. We're in the play quick slants. Once again, everything's terrible so far here. But I'm going to show you how you can make this a usable play just by using this route combo. And it's going to be very simple where we're going to make sure we have this post. We're going to motion this guy across on a hitch. And, maybe do something like this with a wheel out of the backfield. And once again, we're going to be able to see the same thing happening here because we have the same concept, okay? We're basically making a offset I twins left. So it's going to be strong right twins left here. And you're able to see how we are creating the same thing just out of a different look. And you're able to take this to any formation. Notice how all that matters is that we have, look, boom, right there, super easy. Just ridiculously easy, guys. And I want it to be super clear here that this is a concept, not a play. You're able to use this concept in different places. It's not so much you have to go into Strong Pro and run it just how I'm running it, into a slot running it just how I'm running it. you want to use it as a concept and integrate it into whatever offense you might be running right now. This, I cannot stress enough, this is not a money play. This is not a money play. Okay? So once again, I'm just going to show you guys what you can do. Just little cool things that you can start doing with this. You know, put a drag going back across. And once again, we have it. Okay, well, it was awfully thrown. It was awfully thrown. If your quarterback does that, you're going to throw some picks. You will throw some picks if it's awfully thrown. I'm sorry. There's nothing more I can do for you. But you see how easy this is to be able to do. And honestly, you can motion this guy in if you want to do something like this. And it's going to be the same thing. Look, we have the same thing right here. It has to be usered. That man coverage just gets absolutely bagged. Now, there is one way to make this better. And because I'm in regs, I don't have the ability to do this. But get post specialist on that tight end if you're in MUT. Okay? If you are playing in MUT, get post specialist on that guy, and he will catch every single post you throw to him, no matter how big of a hit is afterwards, alright? No matter how big the hit is afterwards, he will catch every single one. But before I end the video, I do want to show you guys how you can do this. If you want to do this and you don't have a route chem in regs or in MUT or whatever, I'll show you a formation you can do this out of without a single route chem even. You see, we are using the Falcons. The Falcons have no route chem, and we're in the strong close formation out of the Oakland Raiders playbook. Remember, strong close, Oakland Raiders playbook. It'll be found in a few other formations will have posts, a few other playbooks will have posts like this. But look at the play wide receiver out. This play has a stock post from the tight end, and we're able to recreate the same thing. Notice how it's a very nice post. You know, so honestly, you could put this ball wherever you want. I like to put it right about here, but once again, put it wherever you want. And look at the stock player. It's really good stock player, but I'm sure you guys can already see what I'm about to do, where I'm going to put Julio Jones on a hitch. And we have the same concept again. There's no route chem needed. Look how open that is. Look how open that is. And if that's not open, the hitch is open. And with this exact route combo, the backside curl is going to be open a lot too. And this is just a really, really good play where if you wanted to have a money play in this scheme, this is it. In this video, the money play, this is the money play right here, where all we are really doing is putting a hitch on the field. And simple. This is the same concept without having to use a route chem in it. There are other formations or other playbooks and other plays that have similar stuff with the tight end on a post. You just want to make sure it is a good post. Notice how this post is very similar to the hot routed post that we were using a few moments ago. We're just going to be able to do this over and over again, and there's not really much better things you're going to be able to find out of this. Alright, this is one of the best plays in the game because it's using the best route combo in the game. And you can always get creative. Remember, the two things we're looking at here is the hitch and the post. So if you wanted to get creative, and for some reason you say you want to do this, do it. Go ahead. Have some fun. You know, make their user get away from that. Because their user is going to start going back to that hitch and back to that post because they want to take it away from you, obviously. Because that's what you keep on throwing. So just know that you can get creative and do wild, fun things. You know, do whatever you want, as long as you have that hitch and that post. Notice right here, this route combo doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But we have the post over top, and we're just going to spam that until they defend it. And once they're defending it, look for that hitch. Don't be afraid to throw that hitch. It's hard to do it in against the CPU because the CPU plays stupid. But you got to throw the hitch, guys. There's no excuse not to, okay? I'm just going to throw it one more time. And we're just going to do this. Look, it's okay. Hitch. There we go. Hitch was open right there. The streak brought back the vert hook. The hitch was open. Throw the hitch. Throw the hitch, please. All right, guys. But with that being said, everybody, that is really going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment asking any kind of questions you guys might have, what you guys are having difficulties with. We are late into the year. Content is getting skim. It's hard to come up with things. It's hard to find things. So we want to directly attack the questions that you guys have as viewers, okay? Once again, I do stream 4 days a week. Link will be in the description below. All the ebooks that we have on the site will be in the description below, and coaching sessions. If you guys want to work hands-on with me or with another Madden Pro who's a part of TNC and Ace Madden, make sure you guys do check out the link in the description below. I think it's a huge way to improve your game. That's going to be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next time.